Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all my friends in warm places. And good morning to all my Calgary friends who are probably sitting in their home with the fireplace on and with lots of layers of clothes on, like me, because it's freezing outside. I don't know what happened, but we had this crazy snowstorm come in about 3 days ago and it never left. We've been having snow now every day for the past 3 days, and we're in the middle of another major storm. So it's really bizarre. We've got Christmas in October. Crazy, crazy, right? So, oh, good morning. Hi, Jen. Good to see you. This is a really powerful time of the year that we're coming into. So, I wanted to just explain the energies of this year because a lot of people aren't aware of it. And what's really important is the day, October 31st. So let's go back a little bit to understand what's happening. In the old times, pagan times, before there really was an official calendar marked by any of the churches, people just followed the rhythms of the seasons. And October 31st marked the end of the year. And November 1st marked the beginning of the next year. And it was a clear divide between the energy patterns between one year and the other, but also it was a clear energy divide between energetic tie-ins and connections, and there was a break in that 24-hour period. So what's really cool is October 31st to November 1st, that 24-hour period, like noon October 31st to noon on November 1st, is the most powerful time out of this whole cycle I'm talking about. But there's more to it, stretching on either sides. On either side, you'll get 10-day window. So starting tomorrow, going up to October 31st, and then after we've got that divide of energy, starting November up till the 10th, we've got another 10-day window. You got 20 days of energy to access. That's extremely powerful. It's crazy. This is the most important time of the year in my mind because you have access to anything that you want energetically if you set your intention and set your goals and put your mind to something. So why is this all like this? Hi everybody. I see you, Lynn and Lindsay. Hi Karen and Lisa. Hi everyone. It's good to see you all here this morning. So what's really going on behind the scenes here energetically is pretty cool. The veils between the worlds, so the energies between our dimension and other dimensions, are actually at its thinnest or its weakest at this time of year, starting tomorrow, going to November 10th. And then, interestingly enough, we have 11/11 right after that, which is another one of the most powerful times of the year. So we've got this whole window of cycling energy where the dimensions are interacting with each other. You can come and go, spirits and ghosts. Loved ones that have passed away can come and go a lot easier than they would normally. A lot of people will be trying to send messages to their loved ones at this time. That's why with Halloween we get this whole idea of ghosts and goblins trick-or-treating and coming to the door. And what's fascinating is if you look into the history of Halloween when it first began in the old pagan stories and myths, was that they actually did believe that ghosts and goblins were evil spirits that walked the earth on this day because they knew the veils between the worlds were the thinnest. So what people did was to ward them off was they carved the pumpkin with the scary face and they put the fire in it to light it up. We always know light is protection and it takes the darkness away. And something that not many people know is that evil spirits or negative energies love candy. They love sweets. And in feng shui, we use a lot of that type of stuff to work with negative energies and move them to other places by using candies and sweets and certain things. But that's where it comes from. So, giving a candy to the little goblin at the door or the little ghost at the door is signifying all that meaning behind what's happening at Halloween. In my world, because I deal with ghosts and spirits quite a lot, it's really always been a real thing that's happening. So I've always been really aware of this time ever since I was a little kid, because I've always lived in houses that were haunted or had ghosts. I'm very lucky. The house that I live in right now has lots of angels, and I'm very protected. But until I got to this space, I had many, many interactions with all kinds of crazy things going on. And so it helped me to understand them a little bit better. It was a learning experience over a period of many years. So coming down to Halloween, I always saw it as a very respectful time, and I knew that the spirits would be a lot more active than any other time. So it's just something to be aware of. Starting tomorrow till November 10th, lots of spirit activity. It can be good stuff, it can be bad stuff. We never really know what's coming through. You can check astrology. I know we're going to have a full moon, which is the second full moon in October, on October 31st, which adds extra power. It's like a portal, like this year's crazy energies. So October 31st this year is like crazy. I always get excited because I think it's super cool. There's nothing really to be afraid of. Just protect yourself, have your jack-o'-lantern out, and try and make fun of it. Enjoy learning about all these cool things. What I try to do too for people who are sensitive and aware enough is I hold classes to help teach people if they're becoming aware of spirits, or if spirits at this time do come to them and ask for help, there's ways that you can learn how to cross them over or help them to the other side. And I teach people how to do that as well. So this weekend coming up on Sunday, I'm teaching a class it's called I See Dead People. What the world of ghosts and the world of in between is all about, and what happens during that time when the spirits are so active. They're always looking for a way to find their way home. They don't like being stuck in that in between place between here and where they came from, their home, or heaven as we understand it, or source. It's kind of it's like a train station of energetic activity that leads to nowhere unless you know exactly the right doors to go through to get to the other side. And people who are willing to do the work to help them cross over, there's lots of people that do this kind of work. I'll teach the people on Sunday. You're welcome to join in the class. Just message me if you're interested. It's from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain time, and it's $35 for a 2-hour class. And you'll learn a ton of stuff that's really awesome. And it's actually a fun class. I like talking about spirits and energies like that. They're around us all the time. They're around us right here, right now. I mean, if I look into the feed, and I can see quite a few things going on there, but I mean, everybody has stuff in their house around them all the time. The cool thing, and something that's really important for the people in this group to understand, because we have so many light workers gathered in this group, is that souls who are stuck in the in-between places will look for the light workers, because the light that you carry, because you work on yourself so much and you're raising your vibration so much all the time, is much brighter than just the average person. And ghosts or souls that are stuck will look for these lighthouses or beacons of light, these souls that have so much light, because they know that they have the information to help guide them to get back home. If you've ever seen the movie Beetlejuice, I like to refer to it a lot in this type of work because it's exactly how it works. When people get stuck, when they die and they don't realize they're dead, it takes them a while and they get stuck in this place before they get crossed over. They're always on a search for somebody who will hear them, for somebody who will understand that they're there. And literally, they're just like going, hello, can you hear me, the whole time, trying to get your attention. And there's a number of ways that they do this, and I'll go over that in the class to explain how they try to get your attention, what they try to do to get over to the other side as quickly as possible, because they really don't want to be there. But half the battle is them understanding that they're stuck in that place. It does take them a while to understand that as well. So awesome energies right now. So the best thing that I would advise for this time of year is it's a very peaceful energy at this time of year, because think of the energies the rest of the year when they're higher. It's buzzing with much higher energy, and I find this next 20-day window gets super quiet. The energies all around the dimensions get super quiet because it's like the doors have opened between all the dimensions, allowing souls to pass through. And it's a little bit of turning off the energetic power behind all things to allow things to pass through. So if you're meditating or focusing, You'll notice things getting quite a lot quieter, and you'll hear messages a lot more clearly over this next window of 20 days. If you want to talk to loved ones that have passed away, a family member, or someone that you know, they don't have to be stuck in between, they could be already on the other side. It's a lot easier to talk to them at this time of year. And so you can just get quiet and send them a message, and they'll be trying to talk to you as well, because it's the easiest time for them to get a message to you. And so it's just a lot of practice and playing. I really do just try all kinds of things all the time to see how I can connect with the spirits, or if they do need help, how I can help them to get crossed over. There's so many souls stuck between here and home in the in-between spaces, and they need to be released. They need to be let go. So if you're interested in learning, message me. I'm going to teach it on the weekend, teach you all about spirits and how to cross them over. And if not, it's still a fun class. It's so interesting. If you're interested, let me know. I'm happy to have you join in. There's a ton more PowerPoints throughout the year, power times, but in my mind, this is the most powerful one. It's the hugest window ever. And I'll talk about this when 1111 comes around, but think of this as well as the beginning of the 1111 energy, because starting tomorrow, it's starting to open the door leading all the way through to the ending of 1111, which we know is such a powerful energetic doorway as well. And so I'll be explaining that when we get to 1111. Awesome. We're in such an awesome time of the year. So set goals, set intentions. You could even do a vision board for the years, because think of it as a new beginning. We're ending the old and beginning the new. You could start over with brand new, fresh ideas for next year. And if there's any things in your home that you can get rid of or let go of, feng shui always is good to do at this time of the year, because letting go of anything that you don't want or that doesn't serve you anymore is really powerful as well. Every time you let go of something, you allow the space to open up for new things to come to you. And so this is a very important thing to do at this time of the year. In feng shui, we always say do things in nines. For all my feng shui friends there, you're probably all smiling, because we always know that we run in nines. So if you're getting rid of things, get rid of 9 things, 9 bags of things, 9 pieces of furniture, whatever it is, and work it in 9, and you'll have the most powerful effect on what you're trying to work on. All right. I have to go this morning. So I have to go out into the cold this morning, into the snowstorm. So I'm going to end here, but message me if you're interested, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care and have a super day. Love and light to you all. Bye.